We are a young family. We're both in our 30s. My son is 2 years old. And when we hear about COVID-19, we're not the people you see. And I want to give a face to those people.
Montrealer Sabrina Mezzacappa shared her family's battle with COVID-19 with this post on Instagram, calling on people to take the virus seriously. Sabrina, her husband Justin, and son Leo, all otherwise healthy, suffered serious symptoms.
When you have your child not able to, to breathe, take in a deep breath and gasping for a breath, it's extremely terrifying. He was coughing and couldn't take a breath, couldn't speak from how hard he was coughing, and we did have to call an ambulance for him.
I'm asthmatic, so I had a lot of difficulty breathing. It was really the scariest part, and the struggle was really just not being able to take a breath, and really not being able to go to the hospital to have it checked, because my wife is sick, my son is sick, and it was the same for her.
Leo was the first to present symptoms of the virus with a fever and vomiting at the end of October, the whole family testing positive in the first days of November. Leo recovered within a week, but for Sabrina and Justin, they needed a full 2 weeks and are still feeling the effects of COVID-19.
I'm still experiencing shortness of breath. I'm definitely not myself. I'm still feeling a lot of fatigue, but it's more the feeling that I'm winded right now speaking. We're runners, we're very active, and now I can't walk up the steps.
Contact tracing found the virus was transmitted from Leo to his parents. He's been out of daycare since March, being cared for by family members who likely infected him.
The younger you are, the more you have to care for them. You can't really keep your distance if you have a 2-year-old that's sick. You have to just care with them. And yes, we talk about children being less infectious, but you also have to care for them more. So when you're in the same household, that the risk sort of balances out, I guess, to a certain extent.
The people watching our son are also really cautious.
Yeah.
So although we take all the possible precautions, we don't gather, we don't visit friends and family, and we have not throughout this whole pandemic. Regardless of that, we still got it.
Which is why Justin and Sabrina are urging people to avoid gathering, whether or not restrictions in red zones are lifted in time for the holidays.
It doesn't diminish the risk because we're told, yes, you can visit with X amount of people.
A lot of our friends who are young as well, and going out there, gathering, being with their family, being with their friends. And I know it's hard to be alone, and I know it's hard to be isolated. We're social beings. We need to be with others. It's so important, and we will be together again. And let's make that be in a situation where everyone's healthy and alive.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.